Hello peeps and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. So, I went ahead and finished my little hut. Not too bad. I also did some leveling up, just through sheer crafting. I started replacing a couple of my walls here with wooden walls. I got the larger storage boxes, so now I have 3 of those to hold my junk. I've got building supplies in this one, basically all my building materials. I've got food in this one, and I've got random miscellaneous junk that doesn't go anywhere else in this one, including all of these things. These things are item skins. I want to point out that these things are annoying as shit, because every time you die, you will get a fresh set of all of these. If you don't clean out your inventory, you will end up with hundreds of these things. I don't want hundreds of these things. I just died, so I'm going to drop all before I do anything. That will drop everything except for my specimen implant, which you can't get rid of. That is stuck in your inventory. I went exploring, looking to see if I could find a resource. I was going to see if I could find some crystal, so I could make a spyglass. And I ran into a situation where I had a shit ton of scorpions, saber-toothed cats, and all sorts of other nasty stuff. They started getting too close for comfort. I decided not to try and wander my way through them and climb down the mountain. And, well, it didn't work. You might have just seen that saber cat over there running after something. You can just barely see one of them on the edge of my screen now. Yep, those are saber-toothed tigers. It looks like they're fighting a vulture? I can't tell from here. Whatever they're fighting, it's not good news for me. So, we're not going to go that way for now. One more thing that I want to point out before I get on with the other stuff is I started putting up kind of a palisade wall at the back of my base to cut off traffic coming through. Because these packy rhinos are starting to get really annoying. And there's a Bronto over there, and I don't want the Bronto walking through my base. So this should hopefully keep him away. Now, the Bronto is not actually going to damage anything unless he gets hurt by something, but that could... Oh, hi, Rex. Yeah, that I want to keep out. I'm not ready to deal with a Rex yet. Anyway, this episode, the first thing we're going to get on with is I want to mention... What is that? I don't know. Curiosity gets you killed. I want to mention that this server is modded, of course, but I didn't go through a mod list. So, if you look in the description of the first episode, the mod list is there. It includes things like CKF, which is Castles, Keeps, and Forts, medieval structures, glass metal, which lets you use some crystal in place of some metal to get really cool looking buildings that have the strength of metal but have transparent textures and stuff like that. Some of them work as greenhouse stuff, but a little stronger. So it's cool stuff. I also have classic flyers, because fuck the flyer nerf. They did a nerf on flying creatures a while back, which you can't level a flying creature's move speed anymore, which makes flying creatures very, very pointless for traveling long distances. So I said screw that, and install classic flyers to revert that change. I can level my fly... Stay away from me, Argy. That up there is an Argentavis, commonly known as an Argy. It's a big carnivorous bird that will eat my ass if it comes anywhere near me. But let's see, what else have I got? I've got Eco and Wonderland, which lets you put up all sorts of decorative plants and stuff. I've got a lot of stuff, but none of that matters right at this exact moment. What matters at this moment is we need to survive. Now, I said I did some leveling up off camera. I did some leveling up, and I bought some engrams, but I was holding off on buying most of them. You can see I have 52 engram points up here. I can't remember exactly how they scale, but engram points aren't always 8 per level. Once you hit a certain level, you start getting more, and then once you hit another level after that, you get more and more and more. So all of the cheap things at the beginning, if you don't have enough points to buy everything, don't worry about it. You'll be able to come back and buy some of it later. I did, however, pick up the bola because I'm going to need that to be able to stun creatures that are chasing me. I picked up the bow and the stone arrow on camera. I picked up all of the wooden building parts, including the front support, the ramp, and the pillar, which is what is comprising my palisade out there. I have the spyglass, of course, which needs just 2 crystal to be able to make it, so I gotta find some crystal before I can make that. I picked up the recipe for cementing paste because cementing paste is life at the end stages of this game. I picked up the recipe for gunpowder. Of course, I got the large storage box and the S Plus version. I got the preserving bin, just so that I have a way to keep food fresher a little longer. I am going to pick up the S Plus gateway and the dinosaur gateway, but not right at this moment, because level 20 opens up a very important technology for you, which is the refining forge. So we're going to learn the refining forge. We're also going to get the S Plus version. Now that we have the refining forge, we're going to come back here, because I've spent the engram points on it now, and I don't feel quite as bad about doing it. We're going to get the medieval forge. The reason why I wanted to do that is because the refining forge is the first way that you make metal in ARK Survival Evolved. Let me get some stuff out of here, and I will build my first refining forge. And then I'll build the medieval forge so you guys can see the difference. What am I missing? Flint. Easy enough. We'll go ahead and create a refining forge. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some hide before I can make the other forge, but that's not that big a deal. That actually got me a level up. So, let's put this thing down. And let's get our metal out of here. And we'll just use some wood here. So, we'll put the metal in. We'll put in a few wood, light that fire, and if we watch this for a few seconds, I think it takes 20 seconds. Yep, 20 seconds. It takes 2 metal and processes 1 metal ingot. This thing is slow as balls. Especially when some of the stuff you need to make requires dozens, hundreds, or possibly thousands of metal. You do eventually get a better metal refining technology. All the way down here at level 80. You get the Industrial Forge, which lets you produce metal faster. That is dumb. That is why I don't mind using the medieval forge, because this processes it 4 times faster than the refining forge. It doesn't process it 20 times faster, like the Industrial Forge does, but it's better. So, we are now making metal. I'll put up an Industrial Forge at some point. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We need to pick up a few more key recipes. We're going to need the smithy, because the smithy is what lets us make metal tools. We're also going to need the S Plus version. We're going to want the metal pick. We're also going to want the metal hatchet, but we already ran out of engram points already. So, let's grab our metal and see what it takes to make a smithy. Hide. So I'm going to have to go kill some dinos. Is there a Listro or a Dodo somewhere nearby? I know I saw a Listro a little while ago. I had some more hide and meat on my corpse when I took a nosedive off a cliff and didn't quite make it to the bottom. Come on, there's gotta be someone home. Where's all the dinos? There's a dodo. I thought it was a dodo. It was just a rock. What is that? What is that? Why is that on the surface? That is an undersea crab. That's a sea lobster. What the hell is it doing on the surface? Oh, hell. Tranked. And gonna die. Again, what the hell is this thing doing on the surface? Oh, just get over with and eat me already. Thank you. Alright, well, at least I know where I died. This is why you want a bed. That thing is a deep sea lobster. What the fuck is it doing on the beach? I'm gonna fix its wagon. So, we're gonna grab a little bit of this. One of this. Actually, that's right, I need a hide. Damn. Let's grab a little bit of you. Need punch tree to get a little bit of thatch. So now I can craft a pick. So now I can get to flint. Probably some more thatch and wood. I'm going to need quite a bit more flint and quite a bit more thatch for what I'm about to do. Because that sea lobster has pissed me off and it needs to die. But yeah, you saw how fast I got tranked? Those things are scary. I'm going to take my weight up. I want to get my weight up to 250. I also want to break this rock entirely. Come on, break already. Plenty of flint, that's what I want to see. Give it. Are you kidding me? Okay. Engram points. Yeah, we'll do that while my stamina regens. I am going to want to pick up the metal hatchet and the trank arrow. There. Really? That should be plenty for what I need to do. We're going to get rid of the spear that's currently on my hotbar, and we are going to craft a bow. As soon as I gather a little more fiber. And we're going to make a shit ton of you. Well, 8 I guess isn't a shit ton, but need more fiber to create more of these. So let's gather some more fiber. I believe it's 2 thatch, 2 fiber, and 1 flint for each arrow. I'm going to want to have a lot of arrows. Especially if I'm going to take down that stupid scorpion. Arrows craft fast. Bow craft slow. Now I am armed. Let's go get my stuff back from that stupid scorpion. Or lobster, whatever the hell it is. Whatever it is, it's going to be dead. It's going to be lobster dinner. Because now I don't have to be close to it to kill it. I think the bow also does more damage. Oi! I'm gonna wreck your shit! There you are. Okay, why can't I hit the damn thing? Let's run away. Get some distance. Keep shooting it. Oh, you're all sorts of bloody now, aren't ya? Yeah. Give me my arrows back. Jackass. Oh, chitin and black pearls. Nice. Lots of chitin. And some raw meat. Let's go get my stuff back. Yeah, see what I mean about the skins? Every single time. Compare that. What are you running from? And what's encumbering me? We can drop the old pick. We can drop the old hatchet. We can drop the spears. I don't need them anymore. Let's re-equip my gear. The wood is weighing me down. So, let's split the wood into 2 stacks and drop half of it. And drop half of it. So that I can go home. And put stuff... Actually, you know what? Let's shoot this stupid dodo. So I need some more hide. Give me your hide. And for the record, yes, the bow does do a lot more damage because a dodo like that would normally take me 3 shots with a spear to kill, and there it took 1 arrow. Alright. We're going to go home. We're going to get the smithy up so that I can start making some metal tools, because they're going to help me do some gathering. And then we are going to go hunting. Because there is a resource that I need to get my hands on. Hi, Stego. Maybe you're a resource I need to get my hands on. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that. Let me check something real quick. That was a level 15 Stego. Let's see what my taming calculator... Which, by the way, if you guys are looking for a taming calculator to play ARK, I use a guide. It's put up with the occasional ad, but it's pretty good. A level 15 Stego will take 26 minutes with Mejo berries. And it'll take 59 berries. Okay, that's actually doable. So, let me guys show you how we do that. Refining Forge is on hold. I'll have to gather some Mejo, but I'm going to need more Narcos too. Well, wait, no. That's all in here. I've got plenty of Mejos and I've got quite a few Narco. Where's all my raw meat? Do I seriously have no raw meat? Okay. We need to make a mortar and pestle. S+ version, of course. The mortar and pestle allows you to grind stuff up. I'm going to put it by the door. Allows you to grind stuff up and... what am I trying to say? It lets you grind stuff up and turn it into finished products. Like, you can grind up narco berries and spoiled meat to make narcotics. Or you can grind up stone and flint to make spark powder. You can do all sorts of interesting things with it. It actually gives you a use for spoiled meat, too. I have 18 meat on me. It's going to spoil in 5 minutes. I'm going to want to use that to make narco. But the way the spoil mechanic in this game works is if you're holding a stack of something, when this spoils, it's only going to spoil one, and then the timer will start anew for the next one. You can avoid this by splitting this into small stacks by holding down Shift and just dragging. So, by doing this, it's going to take up more room in my inventory. But now when this meat spoils, I'll get 18 spoiled meat instead of 1. Let's go ahead and level up. Notice we have 3 engram points. Now I have 19. So I'm now getting 16 per level. Let's page down. And what is on this level? Level 24, I can start getting the stone stuff, which I'm going to want to do, but not immediately. Because right now, stone stuff, yeah, it'd be nice, but I'm not going to have the resources to really go heavy with that stuff quite yet. I really would like to have stone pillars, but they're not quite available yet. Or stone fences. But that's next level. Alright, well, we'll come back to all that. Let's get... Actually, let's hold on to our points for the moment. Now, let's get the gateways that I was talking about. And with the 7 points left, can't really do much worthwhile. Yeah, we'll hold on to the last 7. Alright. Let me show you guys a trick. Well, let's go hunt and see if we can find a little more meat. There's my Stego. Oh, he is stuck. I'm going to craft 4 pillars real quick. Now, Stego can damage stone pillar or wooden pillars, so we'll have to be careful about this. But I can put pillars down around this Stego to block him in, so he can't get out. And that tree is going to act as a natural barricade, so that Stego is now thoroughly stuck. I could just knock him out with a boomerang. Can't use a club. Let's put one more pillar in front of him just to be safe. we'll just put one right there. That'll make sure he can't get out. Meat is going to spoil in 1 minute and 50 seconds. How many arrows is it going to take to drop this bad boy? You're dehydrated. Alright. It is going to take 11 trank darts to drop him. Pardon me. Okay, let's run up here, and I'm going to need to gather a little bit more plants, because I need more narcos than what I have. It takes 6 narcoberries to make 1 dose of narcotic, and it takes 1 dose of narcotic to make 1 trank arrow. So I need 11 times 6. Should already have it, but I'm sure I do now. Okay. We'll just stay out here for a minute and gather. It's not going to hurt. Hoping to find some citronal seeds too. This is one of those things that if something kind of falls into your lap like this, take advantage of it. Because this game is out to kill you in many, many different ways. So, I was originally going to go tame a trike. Because trikes... Actually, you know what? What level's the Stego saddle? It's 26. It's not too far off. We'll be able to do that soon. I'm already 24. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Alright. 18 spoiled meat. So all of my meat spoiled at once. Let me munch on about 50 berries here real quick. We'll grab the rest of my narco berries out of here. Or did I already grab them? I think I already grabbed them. Okay. Narco berries plus spoiled meat equals, under the drugs category, narcotic. Narcotic, by the way, is also very good for giving you experience. Notice how much my experience jumps up every time I make 1 narcotic? One narcotic gives me 4 experience. It used to give 2, but now there's an automatic ×2 multiplier on everything with the ×3 that I added onto the server. Yeah. You get 12 experience every time you make a narcotic. So it's a pretty good way to level up. Level 25. Magnifying glass. Ooh, crossbow. Crossbow would be nice, because that's going to cut the number of arrows necessary. How many crossbow bolts is it going to take? 6. Yeah, we're definitely going to want the crossbow. It'll fire the same bolts. We just need the crossbow instead of... Yep. Yep. Good stuff. Alright. Let's get my narcotics. Well, actually, I can't make that yet because I don't have the smithy. I don't have the metal to make the smithy, so... yeah. We'll hold off on that for a minute. I am, however, going to make 18 trank arrows. These, again, craft pretty fast. We're going to get about... we'll take about half my Medja berries. Okay, there's 18 trank arrows. So, still using regular arrows. I come in here and drag the trank arrows down to the bow, change my ammo type. So now I'm using tranks. We're going to come down here to where the Stego was generous enough to volunteer to get himself trapped and become our first tame. Which is going to be amazing for me because Stegos are great at gathering berries. So having this guy is going to make my life a lot easier. Hi, Mr. Stego. You are going to be my friend. Now, it should take fewer arrows if I headshot him. See how he's stuck? This one should put him down. We'll give him one more just to be safe. You should be going down. Why are you not going down? You're just now turning. Now he's down. That took more arrows than I expected. Okay. The Stego is down. Give me my arrow back. He is unconscious, and we need to put food in his inventory to tame him. So we're going to do just that. Now, there are a couple of different methods of taming creatures. One is called... well, one is just regular taming. You drop creature, you drop food in its inventory, you wait until it wakes up. If its torpor starts getting too low, you put some narcotics into its inventory, and you force feed it to him. Or narco berries, or in the late game, there's something called biotoxin. Any of those will increase his torpidity again, keep him asleep. So that's one option. Second option is called starve taming, which is where you wait until he has enough food knocked off of his health bar, or knocked off his food bar, to eat every bit of food that he needs to tame in one shot. Just one after the other. It's nice if you're using expensive foods, like prime meat or kibble or mutton or something like that. Something that you're worried that you'll lose it if the dino wakes up or if it gets eaten by something. Also a good method. And both of those methods will get you maximum level out of a dino. Maximum level, maximum taming efficiency. I'm going to use the third method because this is only a level 15. This Stego is a starter dino. He is only intended to get me going. What I can do, since this guy's a berry eater, is I can actually give him stim berries instead of regular berries. If I can get close enough to him. If I give him stim berries, since he's hungry, he should eat them. Maybe they patched that. I don't know. Nope, there we go. He's going to start eating the stem berries. It's not going to wake him up any faster, but he is going to gain small amounts of taming efficiency as he does this. Or taming progress. But he's going to lose basically all of his taming effectiveness. So right now he's just chomping through our stem berries. And he's still losing food. As a matter of fact, I think this is actually draining his food a little faster. But since it does count as him eating something, notice how his taming effectiveness is plummeting. Every time a dino takes a bite of food while it's unconscious, its taming effectiveness goes down. So to get the maximum bonus levels out of a dino, you want to feed it something where it's going to eat as little as possible. But in this guy's case, I mean, he's level 15. I don't care. He was only going to get like 7 levels anyway. that's nothing compared to the 72 that a level 150 can get at maximum efficiency. If this guy wakes up at level 15, I don't care. Eventually, he's going to be replaced. So, what we're waiting for is we're just waiting for his food to go down. Let me actually check my taming calculator and find out how far he needs to starve. Starve timer. His max food is 7,200. His current food is 6,920. His target food is 5430. So as soon as he hits 5430 food, I can drop all of my mejoberries on him, and he'll tame instantly. Now, of course, I'm not going to wait for that to happen. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to wait for him to finish eating all of these. I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to give him the mejoberries, and let him start actually gaining a decent amount of taming progress. Because I'm just going to wait for this guy to wake up. He should be perfectly fine here. There aren't any threats nearby. There's nothing that's going to attack him and kill him, I don't think. So, we're going to leave him, and we're going to move on. We need to find some hide. How much hide do I have? 15? Not enough. Let's run out here and see if we can find... Well, that's a trike. Those are pretty tough. I don't think I want to mess with a trike. Stay away from me, you stupid bird. I will shoot you in your stupid face. Bird? I mean it. I'm gonna craft some bolas. Just so if that stupid bird comes anywhere near me, I can bola it and shoot it. That did use all of my hide, but... Is that RG stuck? What is it stuck on? Oh, there's a Listro. I have to get a little too close for comfort to that RG, though. So if that RG breaks free and attacks me, I'm in deep shit. I wonder what level the RG is. Well, that's not a Listro, that's a Moss Chops. I don't want to shoot that. That thing will kick my ass. Compy party. Let's put my regular arrows back on here. And let's shoot that stupid bird. Let's not shoot the stupid bird because he is... You bastard! Gotcha. Steal my berries, will ya? Thank you for becoming my forge. Or smithy, whatever it is. Just need 5 metal ingots. Which should be in my base back at home. So let's run home. Let's go ahead and level up. Get my weight up to 250. We hit level 26. I need to pick up the Stego saddle because I'm taming a Stego. So, there it is. Stego saddle, get. I also would like to pick up the medium crop plot, but I need to get the small crop plot first. And I also have to have irrigation before I get that, so we're not going to get it right away. I'll mess with it later. Is that a vulture? That is legit a vulture. If I had some more spoiled meat, I'd try to tame him. Okay, let's come in here. Grab my metal. Make my smithy. The S Plus version, of course. We'll drop that bad boy down over here. Right next to the refining forge. And with 1 metal ingot, 10 hide, and 1 wood, one wood, 10 hide, 1 metal, I can make my first metal pick. There we go. Metal pick gets. Screw you, stone pick. I don't need you anymore. The metal pick is much more efficient at harvesting resources. See, I'm gathering every second hit now instead of every third. But another thing that it's really good at gathering that is a vulture. Huh. The other thing that these picks are really good at gathering is metal. I just got my hands on a bunch of good metal. Is that a Delo? No, it's not a Delo. That's one of the thieves. I want nothing to do with him. Alright, so I have some metal. I am going to go ahead and call this episode here. I'm going to refine some metal off camera, wait for my Stego to wake up, and go gather a few materials that I can use to make his saddle, and then I will come back with the next episode, and we will get on to what comes next. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with Episode 2 of ARK Survival Evolved. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I'll catch you later, peeps. Nice and toasty warm.